I think that if I were to give advice, I understand from some remarks by Dean Fitz just a few moments ago, and I've learned this before from the dean and from my daughter, that there's now a lot of cross-disciplinary education going on, and students graduate with 2 degrees. My advice would be to get a degree in business administration as well. I think there's a tremendous future for anybody with a degree in business administration, in conjunction with a law school degree. I think nothing wrong with a law school degree, don't misunderstand me, but I do think that a degree in business administration can very enhance and supplement your degree as a lawyer. So I don't recall any other experiences in terms of minorities at the Penn Law School. Most memorable moments in law school, Leo Levin, who taught evidence, was a great teacher, and I learned a lot from him, and it was very enjoyable being in his class. Ray Bradley was just great. He would give you a hypo in class, and in his typical Philadelphia accent, what you going to do with this? And it was just so very typical. I recall one incident where he talked about some legal proceeding involving the removal of a high voltage electric line, and he called on the one woman student in our class, Pat Frankel, a lovely, lovely lady, but very frail looking and very quiet and reserved, and he pointed to her, called on her and said, okay, you got this high voltage line. And the court says, what you going to do with it? How you going to I want you to remove it. What are you going to do as a lawyer? And she said, and I remember to this day, she said, I'd deputize somebody to take it down. And actually, it just broke everybody in the class up. And Ray Bradley literally fell off the platform. It was so very, very funny. That was a memorable experience. Clark Bice, when he taught contracts, always came up with great hypos. And those were memorable experiences. And so did Leo Levin. They came up with one wonderful experience. As I said, for new law students, I think a business degree would be extremely important. That would be my advice to Penn Law students and my advice to new lawyers. If you don't have a business degree, go back and get one. It's not that very difficult. You can get there. Philadelphia is fortunate in having any number of institutions that offer business degrees, and if you're not getting one from Penn, get one from Temple or one of the other institutions. To me, it was a wonderful learning experience. I benefited from it tremendously, and I'll be ever grateful for what I learned.